Then we went to Gordon Ramsay's place, and it's a steak place. And again, Gordon was outrageous. The flavors, the vibe here are fabulous. Again and again and again.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got the Union Jack up there. It really is an invasion of British flavor. And, you know, we got to do a little Gordon everywhere we go, every chance we get. So, you know, he's perfect to be in the Paris Hotel as a steakhouse. He combines the British flavor just perfectly in there.
But you have to wonder if the Brits vote for Brexit, can he still stay there? I think they're going to let him stay there.
I think they'll let him stay there. I would vote yes, personally. I'm pretty sure they won't be losing out on a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, that's for sure.
We also had some of his specialty cocktails.
And this was delicious, very fresh and refreshing. It's called Farm to Shaker, and it's crafted by Amanda Cooper, who is one of the bartenders there. And they put together fresh cucumber and sage with lemon juice, Kettle One, and finish it with Saint Germain.
And this was the Rosemary Sparkler.
Yes, it really was very delicious as well. It's yuzu combined with house rosemary infused Bombay gin, rosemary syrup, grapefruit bitters, and then topped with some bubbles. So it's very refreshing and clean and delicious. We loved it.
Actually, and this was one of my favorites of the night. This was the onion soup with Welsh rarebits, or as I call it, onion soup with wabbit.
Well, it really was delicious. I mean, that broth, you could tell it had just been cooking for hours, maybe even days. It was so rich, and then the rarebits were crunchy and delicious.
And Gordon Ramsay, he does mac and cheese really good.
Oh, absolutely. This was so good. Again, it was a mac and cheese with truffles, but he also added peas in there, and those fresh peas really give it a clean and fresh flavor that you're not expecting, and a little different kind of a bite when you bite into the peas compared to the soft macaroni and cheese. The sauce and the cheese was just to die for.
And it was hot.
True Gordon Ramsay style.
All right, I take it back. This may be the hit of the night. This was Sriracha roasted broccoli.
Oh yeah, it was so good. And we're guessing they kind of tossed the broccoli in some olive oil and sriracha. Who knows what other goodies they threw in there, but it was really tangy. It had a little heat from the sriracha, and then pièce de résistance, they put a poached egg on it, so of course we couldn't resist it. It was absolutely phenomenal.
And then he hits us with Beef Wellington.
Yes, well, and that, if you are a Gordon Ramsay fan, you know this is one of his signature dishes, and it did not disappoint. We have been dying to taste this for a while now, and it's basically a filet mignon cooked medium rare, and it's cooked inside a puff pastry. That was perfectly cooked too, and the skill in this is cooking the meat medium rare and getting the puff pastry perfectly done as well. And then there's a layer in between the meat and the puff pastry that they spread on before cooking it that is called duxelle, and it's mushrooms and mustard and a whole conglomeration of just wonderful, delicious spices and ingredients. But this was phenomenal, and as usual, Gordon Ramsay delivers one of our greatest steaks ever.
He's just showing off because the degree of difficulty of this is incredible, and he nails it every time.
And we finish things off with this very cool whiskey and wine cocktail. It's whiskey and Pinot Noir and then cherry hazelnut bitters.
And it's rare you actually find a drink where they combine hard liquor and wine, and this was superb.
Yeah, crafted by Liz Cooper, another bartender there.